Hey guys, Zibzoo here and welcome back to another video. In this video we're going to learn how to use a free video editing software, and this free video editing software is called VSDC Free Video Editor. So if you want to quit the video right now and just download that and figure it out yourself, then you can go do that right now. I'll leave a link in the description of a Google search of it, so you can, or also I'll leave this link where you can download it yourself. But if you also want the tutorial, just stay tuned for the rest of the video. But before we kickstart this video, I just want to say, if you're watching this right now, please hit the subscribe button and give it a like, so that everyone will be informed. And subscribing helps out this channel a lot, so we can help more and more people. So yeah, with that being said, let's get started. So to download the software, you just search VSDC Free Video Editor in Google. Then you come up to any page. Most of the pages are all just normal. You can hit free download and then download it. I'm not going to go through the process again, but it also might say, like, do you want to download WeatherBug and like these other programs with it. Just make sure to uncheck those boxes so you'll be able to only download this, because that's all you want. And there's an ad for a clay pot thingy, whatever. So once you're done with that, I'm gonna open up to the editing page. So I've already done a couple of editing things, but I'm gonna go through a new project with you. So what you do is you hit new project, and you can call it whatever you want. I'm going to call this test run, and then you can change whatever quality you want. And there's also the frames per second. I really recommend not setting to 4. It'll be done the quickest, but you'll have the most horrible video in the world. The two I would change from is 30 and 60. So if you're doing games, keep it at 60. If you're just doing how-tos, keep it at 30, but for now, I'm just going to leave it 60. And then just make sure it's set to blank project. Don't go to screen capture or anything. And once you're done with that, you hit finish. Then once you're finished, you do this. You'll get to this new page. So it'll look pretty intimidating from the start, because there's a bunch of different settings. Properties window, these little dots, and preview, and all this. But once you learn how to do it, it's pretty simple. So all you have to do is I can just throw a video in. So I'm going to throw, you can either throw it in from there, or I'll just get one. So to open a video just from the software, you don't want to drag anything. You just come down from all these little dots, come down to this like little video thing, and it's called Add Video. You click it. You find the video you want. I'm going to use one of these test videos I did a long time back. So once this video is up, you just hit OK, and you'll come up. So you can make it whatever size you want. You don't have to make a correct size right now. You can edit it afterwards, and you can set the same size as a parent. You go in the properties window and hit set the same size as parent to make it the same size as the screen. And also to hit the if you want to just look how the video looks right now, hit the preview button. Hey guys, I'm here, and once you hit the preview button, it's going to show you part of the video. It's going to show you how the video will look. It'll be laggy though. It won't be as laggy as the real video. It's just laggy right now because it's just preview. And also you could do the same thing if you want to add another video about like a face cam. So pretend I want also a face cam in the top left corner. Pretend I don't have any videos of that right now, but if I want a face cam, I can just throw that in, and once I throw that in, it'll ask me to draw it, and then once I draw it, I can just move it into the top left corner. I can make it as small as I want. It's just not working with me right now, but that could be my face cam in the top right corner. But for now, I'm going to hit set same size as a parent to make it as big. So like any video editing software, you're able to edit the video. So to edit the video, you just hit the video on the little layers button in the layers section. You hit the video. You'll open a properties window on the right hand side, and once you're over here, you just hit cutting and splitting. My mouse is on that right now. You hit it, it'll open up with another window. I'll just make it full screen so it's easier to see. So once you're on the full screen, you can, what you can do with this is you can play the video.
Hey guys, I'm here and welcome back to...
So pretend like, I'm gonna go to the start of the video.
Hey guys.
So pretend I didn't like that high-pitched voice that I had. So like that high-pitched, pretend I didn't like that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to the start, to where it starts.
Hey guys.
So I know that the high pitch is about to come. What I do is I press add marker, then I play till this part where I want to cut it back. I mean, where I want the video to play again. So, yeah, so I want it to stop there. So then you get this little arrow button from the blue from that blue point. And once you have that little arrow, you just drag it over here, get it right under that marker you made. It's pretty hard to see, but you could also see it if you like look closer to the screen. Once you get those two red lines, then you hit cut region, and now it's cut. So let's play it from the beginning, and I think that high-pitched part will be cut out.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video.
See, it just went, hey guys, welcome back to another video. So once I'm done with all this, I'm gonna hit apply changes. And just hit OK, yes for that. So now it's changed, and also when I hit preview, it'll do the same thing.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and in this video I'm going to...
See, hey guys, welcome back to another video. So, that's cutting and splitting. So that's actually probably the only thing you'll need. You could also throw in an intro if you want, and then just move the, whoa, it's completely lagging out. Oh, no, it's not. So sometimes if you hit minus, it'll come with the preview button in the right corner, and you cannot click anything yet. So you just hit exit on that, then you can move anything. So if you want an intro, you can throw an intro in, put it at the start, throw your video back a few notches. And if you want to make it a little bit more professional, go in the editor and say video effects and make it fade in from scene beginning, and also if you want to, you can add a fade out at the end, the scene end. So now when I play the video, it's going to do a fade in. Oh wait, that was the end. Let me show the beginning. See, it fades in, and then I start talking. So so that's how you can make it fade in. And this is probably, if you want to make a really simple video, this is probably what you can stop at. But even if you want to, you can also add in a bunch of other stuff, like you can add text flying across the screen. I'm going to show you how to add that, or also images. But for now, I'm just going to show you guys how to add text, because once you add more and more things, your export will take longer and longer and longer. So make sure to not add too much, or if you really want to, you can, but that's only if you have a lot of time on your hands and you're okay with waiting for it. So to add text, you come up here and it'll go to this little T, and you press that, and it'll be add text, and just hit OK. And what it will do is it's gonna look like it's lagging out. It looks like it's glitching out, but what you have to do is come on screen. There's this little plus sign, and what you do is you can draw your text box. Don't worry, just make it any size. You can edit it after. It's not like a fixed size if you fail at the size of what it is. So it'll add your text in. So see, it added my text in the end. I'm just going to throw it at the start, like I want it at the start of the video. I want it about that long. Make your cursor over the text so you'll be able to see it. So I can see the text now. So now that's my text box. So you obviously don't want it to say enter text. So to change that, you hit the text, and once you hit that, you'll come to the properties window right here on the right hand side. You can scroll down and hit enter text, and right here you can enter your text. If you want to, if you don't want it in this little bar, you can just hit that 3 dots, ellipses, and you can come up here and I can say hello, hi. So hello, hi. So I can say okay. Once I hit OK, it's going to say hello, hi, but you know how it blends it in the background? I don't like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the color. Oh wait, to change the color, you don't just do that. You can either type in the red, blue, I mean, whatever colors you want. I mean, what colors? So 255, all three of them would make it white, but I usually use the easier way, which is the color, the standard colors, and also the custom. You can pick whatever you want. So I'm going to be using black right now. So right now it's black, but it's really small. So if you want to make it bigger, so just hit text font and hit the 3 dots over there. It's always the 3 dots. So I want it bold, and I want it Times New Roman, and I'm going to make it really big. So when it's really big, now people can see it better. And even if they can't see it better then, because you can see how it like kind of messes in with the background, what you can do is fill background, make it true. Once you fill background, you don't want the background to be the same color, so now you can change the background. Let's say I wanted green, so now people can easily see the words I put, hello, hi. So let's say you don't want to stop there, you want to go even farther, you're going to make it really cool. So you can also go into the editor, hit add to objects, and hit movement. Once you're in movement, you just hit OK. And what you do to the movement is you hit that little black dot in the center with this plus sign, and you drag to where do you want it to move. So pretend I want it to move, I want to move like all 4 corners of the screen. So I'm going to add object, and you have to keep saying add movement if you want to add new movement. So I'm going to make it go to different corners of the screen. And a cool thing about this is some other softwares, what they do is that you can't make things move like out of the screen. So you can't make the object move out of the screen. So the cool thing about this software is that you can make the object like go in a diagonal. I'm going to make it go right out of the screen. So it's going to go out of the screen once it's done. And also I can make it so that it fades out while it's going out. So I could say fade out to scene end. And that's a little bit too much of a fade out. I'm just going to make it about right there. So it's going to fade out right there. So let's preview what we just did. So now it's going to do that. Oh, wait. I showed it from the... Wait, it's going to start at the beginning. Let me just do it from the beginning. So as you see, it went really fast because we made it really quick. And the fade out is... I think we made the fade out a little bit too small. Let's make it bigger. Then I think it'll show us. Yeah, see, once it goes, it'll fade out when it goes out. It looks really laggy, and my sound's really laggy right there, but it's not going to be like that in the real video once you export it. So once you're done with that, once you're done with editing all you want, you can also do the same with images. I'm not going to go through the same again. You can also do, you can also change the audio, how much the audio is for the video. So wait a second. Let me go back, and if you go in the properties window, scroll down, you'll come to audio volume. You can set that lower if you're too loud, louder if you're too quiet. I'm just going to make it a little bit softer, or I'll just make it a tiny bit louder. Another thing is if you're doing any speed builds or speed things, anything, you can make the speed go faster. So you can make yourself sound like a chipmunk if you're talking. So usually don't do this when you're talking, unless if you want to do one of the speed things. But that's only 71. I don't want it to go slower. I'm just going to keep it at 100. And once you're done with editing everything, you feel good with your whole video, your YouTube video is perfect, or whatever video you're doing, you just hit export project. Once you're in export project, you can say what format you want. I usually leave it at AVI. You can also pick, I'm not sure if you can pick, but I think, no you can't, but you can also say what you want to play it on. But for now, what I'm going to do is once you come into export project and you're done with everything, you hit convert files. And it'll also show over here, don't think that's how your video is going to look. It's not going to look like that. It's just going to look like laggy. And if you don't want that preview, because it kind of slows down the process of the software, you can just remove it. So yeah, I'm not going to show you once it's done. Once it's done, it's going to be really good and really good quality. So yeah, if you like this video, please like, comment, and share. This is Zibzo.